Okay, we're back for a sixth flight. This is going to be the final test, and I'm just wanting to see if I get something near the same as 8 paces. I figured my math was wrong. It was definitely wrong. So 8 paces at 1/4 scale, scaled up, would be 32 paces, which is 96 feet. So, or 32 meters approximately. Again, close to 100 feet, which I will have to look up what the current Flugtag record is, but that's to the point where it's somewhat competitive with Flugtag entries that actually fly on purpose, actually fly. So again, I really feel like this is a good design, and I really feel like this is a fairly accurate representation of how it would actually fly, given what a lousy job it's doing. Again, I'm just stoked it's not broken, and I'm stoked that it is actually flying. Granted, not well, but it is actually flying. Let me make sure that we still have a decent amount of up elevator, because I do think that that is essential. If I end up building this, the full-scale model, or aircraft, if I end up building a full-scale aircraft, I don't know if I'm going to have a controllable elevator or not. I might end up controlling the thing by weight shifting, but I'm definitely noticing that it has decent results with up elevator. Again, it's just really low airspeed and a lot of weight. So, all right, we're looking to see if we come close to hitting or matching 8 paces or 32 feet. You're going to use the exact same technique that we used before. And this is definitely going to be the final test, because I really want to take this home without destroying it. I really do. That would be pretty awesome. Okay, I'm going to aim for the same point in the field. And it is rather satisfying. I'm holding this above my head on its CG, and I can actually feel the weight leave my hand as I start moving forward. It's that at least is encouraging. All right, so let's get to a decent click here, and we'll release it, and we'll try and get it in frame. All right, here we go. Up to a pretty good jogging speed, and off we go. That is definitely not 8 paces. Well, for once, the horizontal stabilizer didn't break. We didn't wing in. Too much up elevator. I could feel the tail going down before I let it go. And I think we've busted a trailing edge here. Yeah, we've busted a trailing edge spar. So, yeah, putting in a lot of up elevator is not necessarily the way to go. Let's measure the distance from the closest point here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So more like 4 paces. You know what? Because of the lack of damage back here, well, I take that back, it is damaged. We'll try one more flight. And we can just needs glue, I mean. Just a bit of glue, that's all it needs. Alright. See, and every time I come out and fly my RC planes, I always have a little less than spectacular flight, and I always say, I should probably pack it in after this and go home, or I mess this plane up more. But I want one more, just one more. Let's put a little less up elevator, and we'll try and just do this without even turning the phone off. One more flight. I want to end on a good note. Okay. Pick her up. I've got to say, this is probably the most ridiculous thing I've ever done that's aviation related. Ever. I've never done anything that comes close to matching how ridiculous this is. Alright. My little little tiny landing gear, which I've done nothing to prevent this thing from beating itself up. Alright. So this is the last one, and then we're going to pack it in for the day. I just want one good flight to finish out on. Alright. And besides, if I smash it into a million pieces, maybe we'll just not even include this cut in YouTube. Alright, here we go. Up, 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 up. And release. Okay, that I can pack it in and be satisfied with that. Looks like I've completely broken the servo off and busted the trailing edge spar and done all sorts of damage, but that was a good flight. All right, let's measure it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Yeah, just like last time, 8 paces. So that's about what I'm looking at. I was in no way running as fast as I probably could, and I did not actually chuck it. I just kind of released it. Again, I don't know how much of that's just momentum or how much of that is actually flying, but well, there you go. 2 flights, simulated conditions, 8 paces each flight. I think that's good data. All right, folks, that has been the flight test of the horizontal stabilizer and the back configuration. Next set of flight tests will be with a forward canard, and we'll see if we can do better than 8 paces that way with creating up force as opposed to down force. All right, folks, remember, keep the right side up, facing up.